Well, good morning, everybody. Happy Tuesday, the 17th of March, I believe it is. And we're already bumping the high 70s, looking for the low 80s for the rest of the week until Saturday, when we have our antique tractor pull and plow day. That'd be Saturday the 21st, and it'll be in the upper 70s, if not the low 80s. So what are we going to be doing today, Dave, you might ask? Well, today we're in the shop, for the lack of a better term, here at the new homestead, and we're going to do a little cleaning and arranging today in preparation for getting to work on saving some rusty old iron, because we got to get the workshop in order to do anything. So today we're going to get the top of this lower toolbox cleaned up so we can set the upper box on it, so I can put all those tools, those sockets and wrenches and stuff, in where they're supposed to go in this tool cabinet. I also have some of these shelving brackets back here that are just way too light for most anything I want to do. So we're going to pull those out, and if they're worth saving, they're going to go into the little red shed. And the reason I say that is because I've discovered some metal shelving in here that would probably serve me better being in the shop than here in the shed. Along with that great big rack back there that's on wheels. So depending on how long my knees hold up and my back, we're going to get as much of this done today as we can to make that shop usable. That's just as long as my knees and back and hips hold up. Otherwise, might be a short video. Anyway, we got to save something up for the weekend, because on the 21st, we're going to be plowing and pulling. So hang tight and we'll get right with the show. Hey, what's 4 inches long and drives women nuts? Any ideas? An empty toilet paper tube. There's a couple of reasons why I want to get these shelves out of this corner anyway. Somebody had a chimney going right up through that big old wad of concrete right through the roof right there, which I need to pull that big chunk of concrete out of there, get rid of that, board up that ceiling so I can put a new roof on the shop. And I want to put right back there by that light switch an on-off disconnect switch for the bench grinder that is sitting here. Yeah, because I'd really kind of like to have that here by the big roll-up door, so any sparks, dirt, and grime and whatever I'm flinging off of it will be right by the door where I can sweep it outside. Another benefit of getting these shelves moved is to expose that outlet right there, so I have somewhere I can plug in my little air compressor, my drill press, and if I got room in between the outlet and whatever, I can put in my bandsaw right there in that spot right there. My thought was to put those gray or black shelves that are about waist high over here on this wall with all of those boxes of the nuts and washers right up here. And then on this side, where this is currently sitting, is put in that big heavy duty workbench right there with the anvil at one end of it and the big vise, which is sitting here on this little workbench right on the corner of it. So if I need to with something long, I can go right out the door with it. Now, as a good many of you know, bird feces rust things incredibly fast, and with that hole in that window with the glass missing, not only can birds get in here and make a mess of things, but so can squirrels. So yeah, I'm going to clean this off right quick, just so I can set that other top cabinet part on here. And then, yeah, look at that, just acres of mud and dirt and stuff that have blown in here this winter. So we're going to either get new windows installed that are a lot better than those, or I'm just going to replace the glass in that one for now. What I'd like to do is get, like some double pane or triple pane glass and replace these windows here with a pair, and then put a pair over here on the south facing wall, get a little sunlight in here, and warmth when it's cool outside. Yeah. Now that the top surface of that is dry, we're going to apply some red paint. I'm not too worried if the color doesn't match or not, but we're going to cover up the rust spots that I have worked down to keep it from rusting any more than it already has. Yeah. So it'll still rust, I'm sure, but yeah, this will help slow that process down a bit. We're just going to hit the top of this, and it won't show anyway because the other toolbox will be on it. Yeah. So anyway, we'll let that dry and cure, and then we'll set that toolbox on there. Hey, why was the two-piece bikini swimsuit invented? It's not what you think. No. It was to help separate the meat department from the dairy department. Yeah. It also proves guys can concentrate on more than one thing at a time. Okay, we gotta move Stinky back a bit to get the top half of that toolbox out of where it's sitting. So we'll back this thing up and slide the toolbox top over and put it up there where you're at. Yeah. And you got to remember I'm doing this with best of ribs. Yeah. It's a guy thing. Okay, well that's all back together where it's supposed to be now. Yeah, I just now noticed too that the bottom drawers are black and the top ones are red. Not that that makes any difference. Guess it just when Craftsman made it, yeah. Anyway, now to get that reloaded. In order for me though to get that where it was supposed to go, I had to pull this out while I was there because this shelving is so narrow, but the only thing you could put on there is maybe some folded t-shirts, and it had this yield and stop thing on it, something about toys and gifts. Yeah, so it probably had those little model cars on it that you see at the grocery store. I have no use for it. You can't put quarts of oil in there or anything, so yeah, I'm going to cut that all up, put it in the trash can, and make it go away. There were several of those little racks left here in the shop by the previous owner. One of them over here by the door I'm going to keep because I can put quarts of motor oil on it, gallons of oil, oil filters, all that sort of thing. So I'll get it out, wash it off one of these days, and shoot a coat of paint on it and bring it back into the shop. Hey, what's green and smells like pork? Any ideas? Kermit the Frog's finger. Oh, I would miss Piggy. Oh. Okay, next thing I'm going to do is get over here and turn this air compressor around a bit. And okay, that's in the way now, but I'm going to see if I can't get this piece of tar paper down off the ceiling here. Actually, I don't think that's tar paper. It almost feels like some sort of a plastic. Exactly what it is. It's some sort of plastic. This is what they were using to cover the hole in the ceiling where the chimney pipe was, but it isn't doing any good now. Well, I think I'll get that plastic hauled up, folded up, and put in the trash can, and that little wire rack, I'll get it whacked apart and put in the trash can today. But yeah, lifting that big red toolbox, that kind of winded me. I'm going to load the tools into it though tonight. That'll bore you to death, so I won't bore you with it. Anyway, that's going to do it for me today. Glad you showed up and come along for the little quick ride on what I'm doing in the workshop here to get things ready to actually do something in it. Don't forget, the next video coming out will be about a pole plow day thing, combination with the high desert antique tractor puller bunch. So yeah, make sure you stay tuned for that. That ought to be quite interesting. Anyway, I'm Dave, wishing you well. Thank you to all you that have subscribed to my channel. We'll keep on. Talk to you later. Bye-bye for now.